Pleasantly surprised.
This is quite a coincidence, don't you think it is? Why, it's almost a fluke. Hello? Oh, hello, Lucille. Oh, he is. Oh, he does. Okay. Oh, Lucille, wait. Has dog come back to the house? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Hello, Zachary. How are you doing? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't scream. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You want what? No, I can't come up there now. Oh, well, for one thing, Meg and Lenny, they got the car, and they're at the hospital right now with old granddaddy. What? Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, I've got me a lawyer that's over here right now, and he's building my solid defense. Yes, he's building me up a solid defense. Yeah, you wait just a minute. I'll see. He wants to talk to you. He says he's got some blackening evidence against me that's going to convict me of attempting to murder him.
Oh, bluff? He's bluffing? Here, hand me the phone. Hello? This is Mr. Barnett Lloyd speaking. I'm Mrs. Becky's attorney. Why, certainly. Well, I'd be glad to check out any pertinent information you might have. Fine. I'll be right there. Goodbye.
What do you say?
He said he wants me to come by the hospital later this evening. He's got some important information. Sounds highly suspect to me.
Ooh, didn't you just hate his voice? Doesn't he have the most awful voice? I just can't bear it. I hate it.
No.
Oh my.
Just wait a minute.
What? I'm sorry. What?
I have a solution. From now on, I'll handle all the communication between you two. You could just simply refuse to talk to him.
Yes.
Start. How'd it feel?
It felt okay.
Yeah.
The whole phone call part, I'm still learning.
That's pretty much the whole scene, isn't it?
Yeah. So I was like trying to hear his voice while he was talking to me.
What about when you got on the phone? How'd that go? You know, it just kind of felt to me like you guys were falling asleep.
Okay.
It didn't, both of you. It just didn't feel to me like we're at the end of that scene that you did before so wonderfully.
Yeah.
You know? And remember, a scene has to build, and so you kind of left the scene flat. It's sort of like, what did they do? Did they take some Valium in the middle of the scene? This is supposed to be charged.
Yeah.
Like more charged than what you were doing before. You know, you guys rocked that scene last time, but you have to build on that. So you have to kind of think a little bit about, all right, where was I emotionally? Where were the stakes emotionally? How was I feeling, you know, right when that scene ended? How freaked out are you, 𝗖𝗂𝘁, before that phone call and when you're talking to him? Remember, it's, you know, she's trying to kind of keep herself together, but she's still got shock. You know, she's still unnerved. So I'm looking at your eyes, you know, and I'm watching to see, you know, how stunned are you? And then same with you, Jared, like this is the chance of a lifetime. You're going to save the damsel in distress. And then even better for you, I get to talk to her husband.
Yeah.
So what was missing was that side of you going, hello, yeah, this is him.
Okay.
Do you have you know, that sort of arrogant, like I'm trying to be the man.
I got to be more surly, like.
Well, the fun of it is watching you try to be.
Yeah, try to be more, okay.
And, you know, we figure out on our own that it's sort of like a dork, like Mr. Furley trying to be, you know, smooth.
Gotcha.
You know, don't you mess with my girl, you know, I'm going to take care of you. You know, you messed with her, you're messing with me. Yeah, I'll come right down there. Yeah, absolutely. You know, so give me a little bit more of that, Jared. So I want you to just go from the end of the phone call, 𝗖𝗹𝗹, near the end, you know, and what are you feeling like? What is your objective in the scene, 𝗖𝗹𝗹, when you're at this place in the scene? What is she trying to do? What's going on with her? The phone rang, you've been talking to him, and you're just about to hand the phone over to Jared. What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking that, well, first, it's the first moment I've spoken to him since I shot him. So that's one thing that's sinking in. And also that I'm sure he's on the phone saying, oh, well, I'm going to get you going to jail. This, that, oh, really? Well, I got me a lawyer. I'm fine. You know, so I feel like some of that, even though I'm scared, some of that should come, you know, more like, no, I'm not worried about you.
So like I think this is, again, where you have to tap into something personal to connect to it. So that, you know, you kind of have to think, well, have I ever seen or have I ever been in a situation when somebody's like bullying me or kind of an asshole to me, and I know somebody who can take care of it, and, you know, I can't wait to present to you my Johnny Cochran attorney. You know what I mean? So the fun of it is watching you kind of like, okay, let's go. I'm ready. You want to talk to him? Because I have an attorney. I have a high-powered guy. You know, he's big time. You know, and so watching you in shock, trying to go get, you know, somebody to bully the bully is part of your trick here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And when you get on the phone, Jared, when she hands you the phone, you got to be a mess, because it's the opportunity for you, but you always fuck it up. So the fun of you is watching, trying not to fuck it up. Yeah. Trying to be the man, you know, and bumbling. This should have some, this scene should be, it's dark, but there is some humor to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. So your emotion is shock, 𝗖𝗹𝗹. So sort of, do you have that thing that you can connect to, or you've been in a situation where the stakes are high, where you can relate to it, where somebody was messing with you and it was sort of like, okay, I'm going to go get the bouncer, or I'm going to go get somebody to take care of the situation. You know, even though you're messing with me, I have my backup. Do you know that feeling, right?
Yes.
You do. Okay.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's, you know, I don't want you to think about it when you're acting. It's just something. And again, you know, for this type of a thing, for a trigger like this to sort of launch you into the scene, I don't want you to, you know, to think about something that unnerves you in a way that it's not healthy. You know, there are certain, you have to decide what you're comfortable using as something to root you. You know, you know, if somebody was to say to me, okay, you know, this scene, you're supposed to be, you know, upset and really angry and hurt. I want, you know, what can you think about, you know, to kind of give you that vibe? And somebody was to say, well, think of your cat dying. I'd be like, no, I don't want to think about that. So there are things that you just don't want to think about, and don't do it then. Find something that you're comfortable, that's, you know, gets you connected, rooted, but, you know, doesn't compromise you mentally and your mental health. Okay.
Right.
So, all right. So that's what you're going through. And then Jared, it's like, I'm normally the water boy, but today I'm the quarterback. Yeah. Okay. Today you get to be quarterback. Yeah. Remember Adam Sandler and Waterboy? Like, he gets to be quarterback today. Right. So that's you. All right. So start thinking about 𝗖𝗹𝗹, that feeling. And now I want you to both take some breaths and think about being that guy, Jared, with your emotions. Okay. So 𝗖𝗹𝗹, take some breaths with shock. Shock. And you're going to be already on the phone from action, 𝗖𝗹𝗹. So take some breaths, 𝗖𝗹𝗹. Shock. Shock. Heavy breaths, 𝗖𝗹𝗹. I want to see you get lightheaded. More breathing, shock. Can you breathe a little bit heavier, 𝗖𝗹𝗹? I want to see you panting, chest going up and down. Dropping your objectives, 𝗖𝗹𝗹. What is it? To not lose it? What is your objective? What are you trying to do with your objectives, 𝗖𝗹𝗹?
Shock.
What's your objective, not emotion?
Oh, my objective.
Yes. What is it? To what? What are you trying to do?
Basically, he's trying to shut Zachary up.
Okay, so I mean, that's hard to do if he keeps talking, or maybe it's something along the lines of to stay strong.
Okay, yeah, that's better.
Okay, good. All right, did I earn my tuition tonight?
Yes, of course.
All right, so take some
You
breaths.
always do.
Thank you. Take some breaths. Go ahead with your emotion, with shock. And now I want you to start thinking, I got to stay strong. I'm feeling weak, but I'm trying to stay strong. Now I want you to drop into that thing that's personal, that 𝗖𝗂𝘁 has experienced. And when I say action, let that go and start the scene, and you're already on the call. Ready? And action.
Hello, Zachary. How are you doing? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, please don't scream.
𝗖𝗂𝘁, one more time. I want you to do it again. I don't want you to be so composed. I want to see you trying to be composed.
Okay.
You know, somebody who's unnerved, trying to say, hello, Zachary. You know, I'm fine. I am so fine. I am great, actually. You know, but I don't want you to go from the top of the call. Go from the later part of the call, like about halfway or 2/3 into it.
Well, hello, Zachary is like the 4th line. Is that cool?
Okay.
Well, actually, it's more like the 5th or 6th. Is that cool? Fine. Okay, all right.
Yeah, just go ahead, but get yourself unnerved like that. Here we go. You're not so healthy. You're about to fall apart and faint. You're trying not to faint. Ready, and action.
Hello, Zachary. How are you doing? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, please don't scream. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You want what? No, I can't come up there right now. Meg and Lenny, they got the car. They seeing old granddad at the hospital. What? Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, I've got me a lawyer here. He's over here right now, and he's building me up a solid defense. You hear me? A solid defense. Wait, I'll see. He wants to talk to you. He said something about some blackening evidence against me.
Bluff. He's bluffing.
Bluff.
Here. Hand me the phone. Hello? Mr. Barnett Lloyd speaking. This is Mrs. Becky's attorney. Why, certainly. I gladly come by and check by some of that pertinent information that you have.
Okay, you guys, that was much better, much better. So, Jared, when you say this part, the fun of it is watching you kind of be, you know, when you say I gladly come over and take and check out the evidence, you got to play it almost like you've chosen that.
Okay.
You know, okay, fine. I will come over. I can do that. Like, you know, you're trying to take the lead.
Okay.
And the fun of it is watching you try to do that as you're getting mowed over by this guy. This guy's like way better at this than you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm picturing some guy, big guy, hairy guy just yelling at me on the phone.
Yeah, but also like a fast talker.
Okay.
You know, somebody who's better at this than you, and you're trying to hold your own. And for you, 𝗖𝗂𝘁, the phone call was better. It was definitely better. Okay. So
good.
Just be both of you, just, you know, work on it. 𝗖𝗂𝘁, be careful. Sometimes in the beginning, you started to lose it later on in the scene, but in the beginning you were kind of doing a little bit of this sort of cute thing. You know, you're playing the damsel, and I saw that. Just let it go.
Okay.
And then in the middle of the scene, you lost it, and then you were her, and that stuff will come organically. You know, you don't have to worry about making sure it's there because it's in you already. You know the scene, you know this lady. So, and that's when, you know, started, I think you were talking about Meg and something like that, when you were like, that was where it kind of clicked in and started getting good for me. It felt a lot more honest.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And Jared, you know, when you say that part in the beginning, when you're like, you know, this is Becky, this is almost like you forgot your name, you know,
I did.
Which was great. But I just want to see you struggle and try harder to be the man.
Okay.
I'm trying to be the man. I'm trying to be the rock.
I got you.
trying to be Dwayne The Rock, whatever the hell his name is, Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
So you're trying to be him,
that guy.
you know? So when he's talking to you, it's like, okay, yeah, this is Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. This is Mr. Barnett Lloyd speaking.
Yeah, exactly. But really punch Mr.
Okay, Mr. Barnett Lloyd speaking.
Yeah, this is Barnett Lloyd, Mr. to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I got you.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Great work.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rad.
All right,
Thank you.
can't wait to see it again.